What's up, everybody? Welcome back to some more DayZ. Let's play. All right. So unfortunately, we got sniped last video. That's okay. It is what it is. Let me get out of this field. Let me get out of this field. I gotta figure out where I am. Oh, the bread factory. I think I know. We're near the coast. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit this and then hit straight down. I don't know if the sun's going up or going down. By the bread factory. I could take a chance. See what I can find over there, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna hit this house, see what I can find from here. If I can't find anything here, we're just gonna hit the coast and keep going straight on down. I don't even need them to see where I am on the map. Usually when I spawn in as a fresh spawn, I need to see where I am on the map. Yeah, I don't need to do that here. Just keep on keeping on. Nope. Tells me somebody else may have spawned already. Say that. I mean, someone may have spawned already and been down here. So I could find something other than the raincoat. Well, beggars can't be choosers, but I'm gonna be a chooser today. But what happened in the last video is also another example of why I don't travel at night. I mean, he got me from behind. Just by the way my character fell. And that was a behind shot, so I don't know if he had been tailing me. You know, 'cause who knows? He could have been tailing me. He could have been clocking me since I started the video. He could have been watching from afar and waiting for the perfect moment to strike. I doubt it, because I had no idea where he was, right? So I doubt it. He may have come along when I was on the way back to the house. I should have just stayed at the hospital. Because remember, originally I was going to hunker down at the hospital because the sun was going down. I would have been fine. Because if he was following me then, he would have clocked me at the hospital. He didn't. I wonder why I'm carrying this. I can fill this up, the jerry can up with water and just down it. Fill it with water, down it, and we'll be good to go. He could, like I said, he could have clocked me at the hospital. He didn't. Which I'm thinking he may have just stumbled upon me. He may have come out of the woods. I don't know if he was out in the woods because it was a behind shot. Because if it was side, I would have fell on the side. Because you do fall, depending on where you shot from. That's how your character will react. From the front, I would have fell on my back. From the back, I fell on my stomach. I had no idea where he was, but I say time and time again, you know, you're at extreme disadvantage when it comes to snipers. They can I had no idea where he was. I said that I don't know how many times. You know, you can't see all the way back there. He could be back there right now. And be like, you know what, I'm not gonna waste my time with a fresh spawn. I'll let you live. Cool beans, bro. But they could be all the way back there. You are not gonna know. At the end of the video, I was like laughing. You know, it is. You know, you gotta learn to laugh. There's no use crying over spilled milk. What am I crying about it for? Right? What am I gonna cry about it for? Right? I already have a loot run. I know what to do. I know how to collect loot. If I find a baseball bat, we're gonna combine the bat and we'll have a barbed wire bat. I know how to collect. I know how to get loot. I know where to go, what exactly to do. Next time we hit up the if there is one, I don't think there's a police station. I think it might be. We hit up the police station, right? Get suited and booted. Maybe I need to build a fire so I can get some warmth. I think that. But again, I may have to hunker down. Get some warmth, get the heat buff. Get some food. I'm going to fill this up. And then down it. If I find a smaller, like a bottle or something, I'll use that. But right now, I'm going to fill this up and just down it until she gets full. It also double as a weapon. I can just smack the zombies with it. Especially if it's full of freaking water. Look at that. Hit this house that we can find. So that's why I say you will die. Either from disease, zombies, or hunger. Famine, right? One of the three is going to get you no matter how good you are at the game. Like, dude caught me slipping. I could have just... The reason I say slipping because I could have just stayed at the hospital. He wouldn't have got me. For him to snipe me, I would have to have wandered into his field of view. Because he sure didn't wander into mine. Then in the video, I said what? I had no idea where he was. Gloves. I'll take them. 22 LR rounds. I'll take them. Because if we find the stealth, I'll switch it out. Because I have boxed ammo. I'll switch it out. Let me see. Is it... Okay, we got one. All right. Unpack these. Ammo only takes up one slot. Grab this. Grab this. All right, let's go. Check this. See if we might get lucky. Might find a machete. Might find a pickaxe. All right, let's see. I think the sun's coming up though. I think. I feel like it would have been dark by now. Hiking pants. Nah, I think that's what we got on now. All right, I'm gonna head over there to the hospital. The police station, I think it's further that way. See what we can find. We got capri pants. No, thank you. Nothing in here. That tells me someone's already been here, but that's okay. Let's see if the trees drop anything. There's a chance we might aggro. See, I'm doing all this movement. Let's check this out. Somebody's already been through here. So we gotta proceed with caution. Farming hoe. So we got a melee weapon. Right. Oh, nope. It might be. It might be setting. These fruit trees are dropping anything. I don't see nothing. Shoot. Taking a freaking risk. Nurse dress. Great, somebody's already been in here. Look at this. Left the gloves. Fishing rod. want any fish. No, thank you. Try to hold on to this pear as long as I can. Okay? That's how you gotta do it. You gotta eat off it. You gotta eat off it. Don't gobble it down at once because you might not get lucky and find anything. I know you always usually find something, but it is what it is. More likely, you're not going to. Not gonna get. All right, there's a fountain. Go all the way around. Anything from these trees? Yep. Look at that. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, we just had a little something to eat. Head up here, down this. Close the door. Notice I left the zombies alone. I didn't try to just down them all just to be safe. I left them there because if anyone comes near here, they're going to aggro, and that's going to let me know that somebody's outside, right? And on that note, we have the Derringer. We got 2 rounds. More than likely, if they're in this area, they're going to be like a fresh spawn, maybe low tier. They're not going to have in-game loot. I don't really have the firepower to deal with someone that's fully kitted out because of the vest and stuff they're going to have. 2-shot, 357 round bullets isn't going to cut it, right? But it's better than nothing when you have to defend yourself against like a fresh spawn or someone with like mid, low tier loot that can still do damage because this is a simulator style game, right? Survival simulation. So don't ever underestimate. Like if they find like the 22 pistol, which is basically this game's version of the hairpin, it will still take you out, especially if they land good shots, right? Hopefully no one takes it. All right. So I'm just gonna hunker down here, and then we're gonna resume traveling and getting the loot when the sun rises. All right. All right. So sun's back up. Time to resume traveling. We take this with us. We get thirsty again. We can knock it back. All right. If I find a bottle, I'll just fill the bottle up and drop this. This is too heavy, but for right now, we don't really have much of a choice. I don't think there's a police station in this town. I think it's the next one. As a matter of fact, character's freaking hungry, hungry hippo. Let's check here to see if we. Sometimes you might find some jeans. It's a regular shirt. Ain't much better than a t-shirt other than his long sleeves. I'll take my chances. All right, let's keep going. Suit pants. No, thank you. Ah, no jeans. See, the thing is, this is a common town. And a common town means it's already been raided. It's unlikely that I'll get sniped or anything. But more likely it's already been raided. Unfortunately, I can take a chance. See if I get lucky if there's anything in here. Nope, only shoes. Nope. And I was kind of, didn't really crush me too much. I didn't get my hopes up. I think we're just gonna keep on keeping on. I'm not gonna go all the way back there. I'm just gonna. You know what? I might try. We could hit this here and then hit that. I didn't build no fireplace. I don't really have a knife or anything to build one. So we're just gonna take a chance. Hope and try to find warm clothing. I know in the tips I say try to build. I don't even have a. Try to build a fireplace for warmth, but that's not the case. And just find warm clothing. I'm gonna knock the cereal back. Try to keep that pair. When you have enough. We don't even have enough space to. Down it some more. Fill up again. Fill up again. There we go. Top it off. But it helps with, believe it or not, it helps with hunger. It helps with hunger. I'm gonna hit these houses. We got lucky with cereal. We might get lucky back here. Skate helmet. No, thank you. No ammo. That's fine. Hiking boots. Badly damaged. No, thank you. I'll take my chance with the shoes. Keep on keeping on. Oh, did I? Oh yeah, it's with a hike. Thinking about something else. Thinking about a different house. Check back here, maybe. I'd be surprised. They'll hit the surface area of the town and then keep going. All right, see, topped it off. All right, see that hunger's going back up because of the cereal. All right, see that's what I'm talking about. Boom. See, I like to move around fast. That's gonna drain. Just keep in mind that does drain your cores faster. It's gonna drain my cores faster. Common sense would probably say, "Hey, don't move around like that." But I'm a DayZ vet, and I'm gonna move around how I see fit. Should I do cleaver? See, now I can make a. All right, let me. All right, so what are we gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and make a fire real quick for some warmth to get. Long stick. Nothing. I guess it's too thin. Long stick. Fire. There we go. Split that, and then we're gonna combine it to make a fireplace. Grab this fireplace. It's gonna be bigger than we actually need, but that's okay. There's a chance we're going to attract other players, especially fresh spawns, because they're gonna see the fire. But that's okay. It is what it is. Why am I keeping barbed wire? I'm keeping barbed wire so that if we find the bat, which that is a common melee weapon that you will come across, just like this cleaver, you can come across a baseball bat. You make a barbed wire bat. You talk about a giga stacked freaking melee weapon. you get into it with a player, you're gonna win. Unless they got a sledgehammer, you start with this much stamina, you start opening up with power shots, and you got an EpiPen, and you manage to pop that pin, energy pin, adrenaline pin. Oh shoot, you got it made in the shade. That's infinite. That's infinite power shots. Not only that, you can have them stun locked. Realizing that I had nothing to start the fire, that's why I came back out here. Need a hand drill kit. Craft a hand drill kit. Most of the time, I have a lighter or a box of matches. You'll come across that as well, just looting and a booting and a suiting when you first spawn. But no such luck. That's okay. We're gonna go ahead and ignite this fire, and then we're gonna wait about. So give us about 5 minutes, so we can get this plus and get the fudge out of here. There's only one way in and one way out. Come in, we're gonna have something for him. All right, sit here. Let's get this heat buff. That'll also protect your cores, believe it or not. If you are freezing, like my character is now, when that thermometer is blue like that, it means you're freezing. And plus, she'll make noises. Your character will make noises like they're shivering, the same noise you'd make if you were out in like 35-degree weather. That's a telltale sign that they're freezing. All right, so what you want to do is you want to find warm clothing. Like I got a hoodie, but it's not enough. You know, maybe I need a beanie. Ain't no maybe. I do need a beanie, jeans, or a cargo pants, something with nice fabric, nice durable tough fabric. Also, I would rather go with like field jacket. Denim jacket will work, but something with high insulation. All right, high or best insulation. A puffer jacket's good. What's going to happen is that thermometer is going to stay in the white, even though you're out in that weather. Now, it may not work as well unless you got all best insulation on with heat buffs. It's a call, because a call is so bad. It's like below zero freezing. But here on Chernarus, you should be good with good clothing. Okay? And every now and again, make a fire, because you got to cook. You got to cook your meals. So sit in front of the fire. It's a double whammy. Get your heat buff while your food cooks. Eat your food. Fill up. Quench your thirst. That's a little heavy. I try to travel light as possible, but I don't really have a choice. It's either that or die of thirst. So I used to always carry one of those back when I was playing like a pack mule setup or loadout. So always carry a jerry can. Never go thirsty. If you carry those, fill up with water, you'll never go thirsty. At least until you find a bottle, or you can just fill up with water and go town to town, because each town, well, at least each city has a fountain. So, and depending on what you do, as long as you don't get lost in the sauce, lost in the sauce. Okay. Anyway, as long as you don't get lost in the sauce, you'll have enough. You'll have enough thirst, or you'll have enough water in your reserves to make it to the next town. I always do. I rarely ever go thirsty unless I have fresh spawn. The reason for that is because, one, I always have water on me. Two, I already have a loot route or travel route already mapped out. So I know where to go. I know what to do. I know how long it's going to take. So I have over 1,000. I'm a master at this. But like I said, it doesn't matter how good you are. And I consider myself a DayZ vet. I have over 1,000 hours in this game. You will still get picked off. Like I can get picked off right now from back there. I'm in front of the window, right? So I guess I got to get from in front of the window. But if I do that, how am I going to get the heat buff? I already have the heat buff now, but I'm just saying you have to risk it for the biscuit. Or you have to risk it for the biscuit. Ain't no way around it. And if you don't risk it, you're not going to really get much out of it. High risk, high reward. You can go low risk. Nothing wrong with that. I do that. Low risk. Nothing wrong with that at all. Also, I just want to show you that when you just be mindful that other players can see. Like if they're coming from there, they can see that, and they'll come and say, "Ooh, free loot or free food." You can see the smoke coming from the chimney. So we're gonna go ahead and leave. I consider myself a DayZ vet, like I said, but like I said last video, picked me off. You know what? I need that hat. All right. That'll help with warmth some. Let's see where we're at. I know where we're at, but I just want to show you guys we're here. So we're gonna go down, all the way down. Boom. All the way down. Hit that town. Go through that. Hit Electro. See if I can get some medical supplies, some police gear, some low tier, like at least a pistol and a shotgun, and then boom. This is usually where I hunker down at. Pit stop town. Then we hit Kameko. Go straight up. Straight up. Then we hit the central airfield. Now, I might do it reverse. Like, instead of coming back down from here, boom. And then go all the way back. Go all the way back. Boom. Hit the northeast airfield right here. And then from there. So this gonna be my new route. What the heck is that? I really want to go investigate, but I let's see, is there anything in these train cars? Nope. I just want to keep going. Thing is, I can't tell if someone's hunting. They could be hunting players too. If there's anything back here, combat sites. I need a belt to put that on. I need a belt to put that on. Holster. I need a belt. Gas mask. Skate helmet. Hard hat. Hang it. Surgical gloves. Someone's already been back here. Surgical gloves won't spawn in places like this. Oh, and I know when I had the farming hard, it said bury. You can't bury. Basically, you're covering your tracks when you bury the corpse of the undead, because a player can distinguish like which way you went by how the zombie's laying. Like how he's laying on his back, he'd be able to tell that I took him out from the front, right? And if he's a tracking expert, he'll be able to tell that I'm going this way, which way I went. I'm not much of a tracking expert, but that was one of the tips and tricks when I was learning how to play DayZ. Hard hat. Find another bottle. I'm gonna put this in there. Let's check this right here to see. heard footsteps. Hold up. I don't know if that was a zombie. I don't know if it was a player. Well, I thought I heard footsteps. Maybe it might have been mines. Maybe it, sometimes, if it's lag, the server plays catch up in rare cases. This could be one of those cases because ambient noises will drive you crazy, bro. It will sound like someone is sneaking up on you. And this and Arc Raiders does it too. We got about 2 bullets in this deranger. So we got to make our shots count. When you got 2 bullets, you can't go aimlessly. Can't go aimlessly flailing. All right, I think we're good. Can't go aimlessly just shooting. Oh, it might have been him. Didn't realize I could have gotten flanked. I don't usually hunker down in buildings. I don't usually get into firefights like that. Not much of a PvP person, but like I said, if push comes to shove, I'm ready. I'm ready now, but not ready to take on a whole squad and not ready to take on somebody with in-game loot. Somebody with in-game loot. Like they had like a plate carrier on it. 2 bullets is not going to drop them. It might knock them out if we nail headshots, right? Like it'll probably knock them out, but it's not going to. It's not going to take them out. Now, what I will say this: when you knock them out, if you're in my situation, that's your chance to get the fudge out of there. I don't think you can loot them knocked out when they're knocked out. I don't think. I never really tried. Knock somebody out, I've always finished them off. See, someone's been through here. Look at that. They're going this way. So that's telling me we might run into them. We might not. They could have cut and went that way, but I know they didn't turn around. A zombie laying in the middle of the street, or another player. That's another player. Take that apple. He was facing this way when he got taken out, either by another player or the infected. And I'm guessing it was another player because there's no infected around here. You know, despawn, it'd still be kind of like aimlessly. If it just happened, it's to be aimlessly like wandering in this area. It's another player. Either they kept going this way, or they went that way. But I think they may have went this way. Look, there's another one. There's another one. There's a boat, but I don't have a spark plug. I don't see any. I see you, mofo. I need your apple, bro. Okay, where'd that guy go? He was running down this street. That he broke towards here. Try to stay a little bit away from the window so we're not like visible. there was some dude in a car. He had a car zooming down. I got right off the road. Where are you, Proceed with caution. I don't know where this dude went. I don't know if he turned around. I saw him like he came this way. He might be in this house. All right, here we go. Door is open. That door was open, but these two are closed. Nope. I don't know where he went. That doesn't mean he's... Yeah, I lost sight of dude. I'd rather have a shovel than this farming hoe, to be honest, but beggars can't be choosers. Did that car hit him or something? I don't know where he went. We need your apple, though, bro. Somebody already took the fudging. I think he's going to despawn. I don't know how long he's been there, though. That's the thing. I don't know how long he's been there. Yeah, I don't know whose boat that is. I'm gonna try this house. Look at this. Fishing rod, bark, burnt fat. Clear. Down this pair. And I'm going to stop here today, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel and the series grow. Be sure to hit the notification bell so that you don't miss an upload, all right? Take care. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. And as always, thanks for watching. Peace out.